Morning guys, hope you're well. I am just about to go for my Sunday roast, my last hurrah, and I've had a few questions about supplements. I know you've got everything sent over to you. Please don't feel overwhelmed. These are just suggestions on what I do and what I take. That's the whole point of this program, is me showing you the behind the scenes look of how I train, how I eat, etc. The most important thing is BCAAs and protein. Please don't worry about those too much. That's the most important thing, is don't worry about those too much. Out of the two, BCAAs and protein, I prefer you to get the protein powder. You can see all my stuff behind me here. I use bulk powders. If you go online onto bulk powders, they also do massive tubs of peanut butter like this, which forms part of your breakfast smoothie. But get protein powder. If you're vegan or vegetarian, they do, I'm really hot in here, sorry. They do vegan and vegetarian options. So just type that into the search and it'll come up with protein powder that's vegan or vegetarian. I don't use that because I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but there are options. And try and choose the chocolate one, because that's really, really nice in the protein smoothie in the mornings. Also, make sure you take vitamin C, guys. That's super helpful for your immune system. You're going to be training hard, your diet's going to be on point. It's going to take your body a little while to get used to it, so your immune system might be a little bit lower than normal if you're not used to training this hard. So vitamin C, a B complex as well, and omega-3s, all of that is from bulk powders, all of it. So if you go through and order all of that today, that's awesome. Don't worry if your protein doesn't arrive until like Tuesday. If you're having your proteins, you're having your smoothie, your breakfast smoothie, just substitute the chocolate protein powder with a bit of cacao. So high content cacao, just drop a little bit of that in, it'll give it a nice flavour. And with the BCAAs, you can add that. That just really helps. The protein and the BCAAs really help aid recovery, and they'll also feed the muscles. So when you're pushing your muscles a little bit more to the limit, it helps repair them and give you more strength for your next sessions. That's protein and BCAAs. But if it's too confusing, just go with the protein. That's awesome. You'll notice a huge difference even just doing the protein. I hope that helps. So go on to bulk powders. Type in your protein powder, make sure you get your chocolate one, whether it's vegetarian or vegan, or the normal one that I get, which is whey protein, and vitamin C, vitamin B complex, and your omega-3s. So order that today, and then substitute tomorrow morning, instead of putting the chocolate protein powder in, put some cacao in. So any more questions on that, give me a shout, send in lots of love. I'm here for you guys, can't wait to get started tomorrow. Bye!